Okay.
We're going to start with an opening statement from head coach Amy Eagan.
I think a really, really good night for us, especially on the offensive end of things, which is hard for me to say because I coach the defensive side of the ball a lot. I told them, I thought after the game, and, we talked at halftime, we talked about defending the three better and what that looked like. But I think, when you talk about growth and some of the growth we have to continue to have as a team, we have to have the growth from game to game. Little Rock, we could stay in more because they were more penetrators, but SIUE obviously shoots it really, really well. So we have to be able to adjust with our help and our stunts, as we call them, and those kind of things when we play different teams. So just something I think that we need to grow as a team with. But we really struggled to defend the three. But other than that, I thought we did a pretty nice job.
And Coach, you started big tonight, and that seemed to pay off in that first couple minutes of the game. Is that the intent?
Yeah, I think we talked a little bit that we are bigger than them in a lot of positions, so even on some of our cuts and some of our actions, finding ways for like Maya and Brooke and Lou and them to stop and post and to be active around the rim because we had some mismatches there that we thought we could expose. But, I think some of that, if you want to give credit to our strength coach, our kids have gotten a lot stronger and a lot bigger. And you can see that in some teams that we play.
Coach, you were able to achieve a lot of balance tonight offensively, shot over 60% for the game and shot over 60% in 3 out of the 4 quarters. Close to 70%, I believe, in the first half. What were you able to do to dissect that defense and consistently get good looks?
Yeah. I think the first thing that goes into that is having selfless kids. You have to have kids that are willing to pass up a good shot for a great shot, that know their strengths and are okay with that they have some weaknesses, right? That understand their teammates' strengths and how to put them in positions. We talk a lot about being a great teammate on the offensive end, and part of that is, cutting hard to get your teammate open. It's making the right reads. It's being aggressive, all those kind of things that go into that. And, I would say that is the first thing. I think, we put this new offense in this year, and Jordan has really taken that on and just done such a great job with it. We struggled a little bit at the beginning of the year with some of it, just spacing, making reads and that, and now they're starting to get a little bit more comfortable, right? And we're able to add some different stuff to it, to add some twist to it because of that. So I think our kids have really bought into it. I think they really like the offense, and that's also part of it. You got to have kids that want to play in that, and they're just doing a great job.
Amy, you guys look kind of back at the beginning of the season. You guys had some difficulty shooting. I remember when I talked to you, you were talking about how you really want to see improvement in the shot selection and not just throwing the ball up any chance they got. And now, obviously, you're seeing that such better improvement. Nearly shooting 70%. You're seeing some massive threes being made as well. What have you seen from that improvement side, and how big is that?
Yeah. I think some of that at the beginning of the year was just them getting comfortable and probably thinking more about the offense than their shot, with stuff and that. And I think now they kind of know the habit of it, right? And so it frees them up to really concentrate and focus on making shots. We talk a lot about that. We put pressure on them in practice. You got to make shots. We're not just here shooting to shoot. Our kids also put a lot of extra time in themselves, and we're very fortunate to have our practice gym now this year that I think has really helped for our kids to be able to get in there. And then, they just spend a lot of time working on their craft. And I think that's a big part of it, I think they have a lot of belief, and you're seeing a lot of that belief grow, which is also important.
So Maya, the press has looked a lot better the last couple of games. I assume Coach is spending some time in practice on that?
Yeah, every day, at least, multiple times sometimes. But, we definitely struggled with breaking the press, just getting, really frantic earlier in the season. So just talk about slowing down, making a lot of ball fakes, and, just using our press as it should. So, been a lot better now.
So, Maya, kind of going back, talking about some of the shots that you made tonight, some of the long threes, nearly from half court, and that buzzer beater towards the end of the third quarter. We don't usually see you making that. We've seen you make some big threes, but not in this kind of volume. And tonight, was there just something special in the air going on with some of those big shots you made?
Shoots like that all the time.
I don't know. Seeing the first one in kind of helps, I think, just as a player. I feel like everyone feels that way when your first one goes in. You definitely feel a lot more confident during the game. But my teammates were making really good passes in transition, just getting your feet set, being ready to shoot the ball. So credit to my teammates for sure. Just gave me the ball.
Yeah, Maya, first of all, congratulations on the career high.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think one thing also too that I wanted to kind of point out is you were plus 10. You had the best plus minus on the team tonight with plus 22. Next closest was plus 18. So you coaches talked about how you provided energy for the team and you've kind of been the emotional leader when you're on the floor.
Yeah.
Do you find that the energy transitions into kind of the production, or is it sometimes the production for you that gets you going? What comes first, the chicken or the egg in that situation?
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we definitely talk about just being competitive all the time and just bringing that energy. And I feel like I definitely do that for our team. I feel like it helps like the rest of our team get going. You know, usually I don't take a bunch of shots or things like that, but I feel like it definitely goes both ways. Like now, especially just depends on the night. But yeah.
Thanks. So
Thank you.
Thank you.